In the kitchen, babe, leave me alone. Have a ting and a heat up the stove. They got their eggs all up in one basket. Told them be smart, we ain't equally yoked. They can't speak to the watch them go weaker, the knees are hello. They always wanna catch up and reason, but the peas is the reason that I won't. How you get?
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
That was our national anthem performed by the talented Skylar Cole. And with that, we'll be right back in just a moment. There is no better way to start off the new year than with the NBA here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Anthony Davis.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Kobe White is out there with Green, and there's the General, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, they've got Corey Kispert, the great out there with the kid. And there's Rashawn Holmes, and it's Davis in at the 4 spot. Ah, what better way to start a new year than with NBA hoops. Craig, not feeling tired, are you? We got a long way to go here, partner.
Oh, I'm feeling good. Hopefully, these players can say the same. I'm sure many of them did stay up a wee bit past their bedtime last night.
Green deciding where to go with it. Bulls moving the ball around. White inside to the right side. 5 to shoot. Here's Cleveland. Anthony Davis with the rebound. Here's the great. Boom, he jams it straight down.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Outside, Green. Washington with the rebound. Last time these two teams came together was also in this building. They were able to win it for the home fans.
Well, it's easy to score when you're facing very little resistance. That's why their offense looks so good in that one.
It just seems like the defense wasn't interested. They got away with one.
And Chicago has possession after the basket by Washington. Here's Vucevic.
Oh, what?
And the Bulls with another miss.
Hey, back, Trey. All right. Dexter.
What's your stream game? The next stream game, you playing Terrence's team. Terrence won't play that game, so.
Tell me he get a. You tell me he sure about that?
He said he playing.
Arguably one of the best bigs of his generation.
I want to see that game too. That might be a first round matchup in the playoffs.
And he gonna get cooked. We ain't worried about him. Why, he gonna quit before the second quarter start. Dexter! Hey, big boy, you fucking with that? I don't know, fucking brother right there. You did.
First one falls for.
Oh, what? Oh, whoa.
About Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, he's still
3.5 just helped me sleep. I don't know ever beat.
Quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD
big brother shit, baby, I just bought new 6, baby. Flips on my deals, pissed on my wrist, baby. This on this mutilated everything, these cattle checks. Big boy, new crazy, this got to be.
When they famous, they.
tricks on my song. I got that tank and had rappers gon' tell me that, but until then I keep selling CPs. Working for the G's, but I'm banging C's. Back to working in it, back to selling keys. Never slipping by a chopper overseas. Fergie got me itching just.
Fergie got me itching like a. Hey, like a vote. What? I get that drip from my vote. I get that drip from my vote. I get that drip from my vote. I get my drip from my. What? I get that drip from my vote. What? I get my drip from my vote. But I want to listen to
the Wizards fifth. Both teams really well served to be very
aggressive. I started making music. Him, Uzi.
At the free throw.
Right, they're my goats. Oh God, they're my fucking goats. Famous Dex, Lil Uzi. Shit, I don't know about Dexter. Niggas, man, y'all don't know how hot Dexter was when he came in. That nigga, oh what? Oh whoa, Dexter. He ain't got no new music yet, though, is he? Famous Dex. No music. He ain't got no new music yet.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
That's 1 year ago.
And the rejection by Holmes.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 fall.
And he ain't got no new music. What the fuck is Famous Dex song?
So far.
Famous is stupid.
He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan clearly.
This is fight day. Yes, sir.
There is the wings. Yeah.
This is fight day. Yes, sir. I just popped a $50 in Japan. My ex is really hoes. Ooh, baby girl, I gotta go. Once in the lane, pick it up, ooh. Baby girl, watch how you move. What? I can't feel it. My ex is really hoes. Ooh, baby girl, I gotta go. Once in the lane, pick it up, ooh. Baby. Nah, this has to be studied. How did Famous Dex go from this? Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the ground. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan,
50,000 in Japan. I ain't do no plan, these red bottoms on no vans.
And she telling all her friends,
I might post it on the ground.
To this.
It's the jug.
5 assists. And of course, he is on the glass. Just inhales rebounds.
Nah, this has to be studied. How did Famous Dex go from this? Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no pants. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the ground. Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no pants. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the ground.
Carey passes to the great. For the 3. Offensive rebound. Pass to Carey. Good on the triple. Carey's got his second basket of the night.
The story here,
nah, this has to be studied. How did Famous Dex go from this? Baby girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no pants. And she telling,
did you know Trevor could,
Here's the great.
You can make over $100,000 just by doing it. Come to this spot and you'll find a couple of drunk guys hanging around. One of them will ask for a ride, but instead of taking him home, drive him deep into the mountains. When you get close, he'll realize this isn't his house.
It's his third miss.
This does not look like my neighborhood. Oh, it's just up here.
But by then, it's too late. Drop him off, and you'll get $1,000 straight away. At another location, you'll find a cute girl standing by the side of the road. Same plan. Pick her up.
What the fuck?
D-Rab,
I don't really know plan. I might put him on the ground. Wait, what the fuck?
Here's Captain Clutch. Against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
Oh, yeah. He's happening, baby. Yeah, I'll put up.
From 10 feet out, and Davis can't get it to go. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls.
Dude, this nigga has not have no new music, bro. I'm trying to listen to famous fucking day.
And that was not an easy game for them. I mean, they barely hung on at the end of regulation before
God damn, I have a SoundCloud.
Felt great about their chances in overtime. It took a little extra.
Oh, do he got that man?
Here is Davis. The Bulls getting the bucket. Carey passes to Kispert.
Famous big.
Captain Clutch grabs the miss.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively. I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Wizards leading by 3.
Right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna just type it.
Pass to Kispert. To the inside. It's stolen by Vucevic. There's Cleveland. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Do we not have no new music?
Bulls shooting their first free throws of the night.
Cleveland, 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes. George comes in for Davis. And it's Koulibaly in for Corey Kispert. Chicago also making some changes. Josh Giddey's checked in for Captain Clutch. And it's LeVert in for Kobe White.
I be winning the paper involved. Okay, no, I got enough money to kill them all. I'm not here.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And we've got a timeout call by Brian Keefe. He's
Why does it look like that?
through with the team.
Tekashi 6ix9ine just pissed off all of his fans because a fan just tried to give Tekashi a priceless gift.
Let me get back after this. Let me get that back.
I'm out of prove to y'all that my girlfriend don't be listening to me.
And let's use this break to check out a group of the NBA's best defenders recently. The shooting guards averaging the most steals per game.
Say thank you, Granny.
When you look at the break, one of the league's best third in steals.
And this is a very intense group. I mean, those steals don't come by accident. I mean, they've gotten them through the effort, and they're willing to expend that kind of energy on that aspect of the game.
Yeah, the kind of active defense these guys play require a lot of stamina, and they don't have an off switch. It's all effort all the time.
Now, here's George. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Carey. The Wizards with another miss.
That's a shame.
Was
a little baby.
To the wing right side. Cleveland, the pass to Vucevic. Now, Giddey. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's the great. Pass to Carey. Nailed from three-point land. Carey's got 8.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Cleveland kicks to Green. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Green's got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for the Bulls. Carey passes to Holmes. Here's the great. He scores the basket. That's field goal number 3 for him.
And that's just showing off right there. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Pass to Giddey. Here's Cleveland.
Feel for me, Grady.
Fires from deep. Rebounded by Holmes.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
The great passes to George. 13 feet away. And it's blocked. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Knocks it loose. And Vucevic kicks to Giddey. They set the pick. Outside, Green. No good. That would have tied it. Washington now by 3. George passes to Carey. Back to George. Pass to Carey. Puts up a deep 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. To the left wing. Now here's LeVert. Guarded closely. Here's Giddey. It's good. This game is all even.
And not a guy who takes a ton of threes, but Giddey can knock them down if you let him.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
All right, let's make some noise for your Wizards answer.
For the Wizards, Anthony Davis is checked in for Rashawn Holmes. Malcolm Brogdon comes in for the great. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for the kid. Then for the Bulls, Zach Collins checked in for Vucevic. Bruce Ellis comes in for the general. And Scott Clutch in for Green. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for the Washington Wizards. Tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, I mean, I saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly.
Giddey, no good.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And Davis gets it to go.
Look, he's got a 7.5-foot wingspan. AD's release point makes it impossible to stop that jumper.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Giddey with it, outguarded by Smart. Pass to LeVert. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bruce Ellis. No luck that time on the shot. Put them on top. Now Koulibaly. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And now a 5-point Wizards lead. And that does it for the first quarter. Wizards lead by 5. We'll be back shortly, live from Washington.
Take your ass a nap down there. Oh, please don't fall, Arthur. Oh, my God. Arthur, no! No!
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what you've seen so far in the Wizards?
You got to credit their defense. Communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
Bulls trail by 5. Is out there with George. And it's Anthony Davis. And there's Malcolm Brogdon. And it's Smart in the point guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Wizards. Now, here's Collins.
That's why.
Captain Clutch, no good. Here's George. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It's going to go on Buzelis.
First team foul.
The Wizards shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
That free throw good from George. And Greg, you talk about toughness, the compete factor. How does a team create that culture?
Call it critical mass.
Could have called us no. I want to see. I'm gonna call it. Cause this bitch got me fucked up. Stupid bitch got me fucked up. Bitch ain't.
And he can't hit the second. Bulls trail by 6.
Bro, you mean tell me this bitch never even charged?
And here is Giddey. Collins. That's good. And so Giddey with the assist.
And make no mistake, Giddey is a skilled passer who knows when and where to put the ball.
Smart passes to Brogdon. Shoots over LeVert. The 15-footer. Good. Brogdon's got his first bucket in this one.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. And there's the big-time chance as he slams it right over Davis.
And talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space. Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And the Wizards with possession after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. A shot by Brogdon wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. Bulls trail by 4. Pass to Giddey. Takes it inside. Banked in off the glass. Giddey's got 5 points so far.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
To the paint. Here's Davis. And the shot no good, a bit short. The Bulls have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Captain Clutch. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Wizards have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Pass to Davis. Over Buzelis. And again, Washington, no good. It's a close game here in Washington. Here's Captain Clutch, guarded by Smart. LeVert finds Giddey. No one near him. Yep, that one goes. Giddey's got the game tied up here for the Bulls.
And as a playmaker, Giddey has made huge strides, learning how to create for himself and his teammates.
And it's Brian Keefe calling timeout here. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
EC Baylor, welcome to the floor. your Wizards Hype Squad. Attention fans, now on the court is your Hype Squad. Make some noise and let them hear it. We're tossing up t-shirts and looking for the craziest fans. Let's hear ya.
Corey Kisper's checked in for the Wizards. LeGray comes in for Malcolm Brogdon. The General's checked in for the Bulls. Light comes in for Karis LeVert. And the Wizard with the
top boy, I hear that. I gotta come out in the head. I start when with the op and niggas see that. I hit the op and you know curve nigga beat. The 10 with over. Come on, get it.
Wait, when I came to find a legend in me, back coming. That's a fact, that's a fin that crack back. Shit, knew I got with me, cause I'm a get snapped back, lit. Probably thought I'm getting lit. Used to dream of being big like big. Martin Luther King, should see how I live. Big necklace, wrist froze, big step, wrist, big. And I'm free, and I'm getting richer than a. I ain't look like low shimmy, he say clean. And the ski give me back on my feet.
You feel better when it's earned, that's a fact. Play me, lesson learn, that's a fact. Everybody gon' get their turn, that's a fact. If the job ain't done, I don't wanna hear congrats. Mortal Kombat straight out the pit, that's a fact. Thought I wasn't gonna bounce back in this, that's a fact. The best thing my ex ever had, that's a fact. Only thing with their back against the wall is the plaques.
Hey, I'm gonna sign this petition where free tour. Look. Free tour with the party. I'll sign it. So yeah. You gotta put your first and last name and your email. You gotta sign it, bro.
What the fuck?
It's a petition, nigga. Go look on the store. Go look at the store. Have you really supported? Have you supported a nigga like you said? Hey, explain my name.
We both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes. I'm staying. Out of my sin, I'm a brand new man. Out of this book, got a brand new friend. After one shook with the words she said, got the other one shook when he came from the dead.
They gonna try to.
Honestly, yeah, you know it's him. I can see cause I'm knowing him. When I speak, and you know it's him. Better notice him. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Acting fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. I'm alright, I take my chances. This right here, I couldn't have planned it.
You see the Hurricane Wizard video?
What's happening? This ain't magic. I done tried that, all that plastic. You know, guys that made of fabric. I done felt my skin turn static. And then watched it all in tragically. I didn't know that was the cost. I think God paid that off. I was lying way too much. Satan always calling blows. He just jealous, I'm a son. Heard he lost again, that's tough. It's my turn, I raise my hand. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. 100%, yeah, I'm all in. Acting fool like David dancing. Got my rock, I take my chances. I don't know your father answers in his hands just like the planet. We gon' float and I'm just saying. Yeah, we both know we ain't gon' stay here. We depart and relocate and save me from my woes. I'm staying.
Man, I wonder how much you charge this is.
Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. Boss move. What you refuse to do. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Congratulations. I'll retire when I expire. I'm in the truck like a spare tire. Not a dragon, but I spit fire. Volcano heat, not no little old. When I was in the trenches, looking at my life through different lenses. Like when my heart was full of vengeance.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. From 2K Sports to everyone out there, welcome and Happy New Year. Brian Anderson here, joined by the Hall of Famer Grant Hill and Coach Stan Van Gundy. We'll hear from Allie LaForce as well. And checking out some numbers for him.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
And checking out the New Orleans opening lineup. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Magician in at the center position, filling out the middle. And for the Heat, they've got Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Tyler Hero. And it's lights out in at the point. And with New Year's Day upon us, Grant, what goes through your mind as a player?
Wow. Another new year, new possibilities. Time to put it in gear as the NBA action heats up. Teams that survive this stretch run start to become real contenders.
Now Hero. Pass the lights out. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Hero keeping the defense guessing.
Here's Clutch. Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Clutch. Here's Taylor.
He's winning.
Flashes to the rim, and it's met with resistance.
Let a nigga play crazy.
Hello, y'all niggas back?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And Miami has possession. Hero on the wing. Picked by Carter. Pass to lights out. Free throw line jumper. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
You won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, it was a great look. Sometimes they don't fall. You've just got to keep taking great shots.
55. Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Now Carter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Here's lights out. Taking command on offense when they need it. Putting up 21 a game.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that.
And
Oh my
Clutch gets it to go.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is
Bro, this nigga's the rawest nigga I ever heard in my life, bro. What
Here's
the
lights
fuck?
out. Inside.
Oh my God.
Here's Adebayo. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Yeah, Adebayo is a challenging guy to guard, especially when he gets the ball in the paint.
At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet, he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game. I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Wiggins outside. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Lights out, no good.
Another miss. He is struggling for the quarter.
Here's Magician. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Grant, when you look at this Pelicans team, their length is so impressive.
Yeah, they've made a point to draft players with big wingspans, and that really helps them on the defensive end. They're all very switchable.
And a chance to see the latest edition of the power rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. If you look at the Mavericks, they've risen to 3rd in the latest power rankings, playing well as of late.
You know, right now for the Pelicans, they've lived up to the expectations to this point. They've played well as a team, feeling confident and looking to advance.
And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Pass the lights out. Hero outside. Picked by Carter. Hero, the pass to Carter. It's stolen by Olynyk. To the paint. Here's Magician. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
And I love the energy on defense. Wiggins working hard to come up with the block right there.
It's good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
New Orleans leading by 5. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Magician, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. The Heat have gone just 3 for 7 here at the start. They set the pick. Pass to Carter.
I'm looking at this camera in the live, chat.
6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Magician. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Olynyk with a screen on Hero. The kick to Olynyk. From the arc. He's off on that one. Heat trail by 7.
Yeah, get the ball.
Outside Carter. Hero outside. Back to Carter.
And
rebound by Magician.
I need some new beats
Magician's
too.
got 4 rebounds now.
Any beats I can hop on while y'all think that I found somewhere.
Here's Clutch. He's checked by Carter. Here's Taylor. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Pelicans, number 1.
Let's see if they'll be able to keep scoring at this rate throughout this season. Over the last 10 games, their ability to score in transition has been special.
Robinson, he's checked in for Miami. And a change for the Pelicans. Williamson's checked in. Outside Robinson. Kicks it to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Pelicans cleared away. This, their first look at this year's Miami squad.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Well, in terms of where they sit in the league, these teams are both in the middle of the pack, but both are looking to take the next step.
Now here's Hero. No made baskets yet. Gets the 3 to fall.
Well, this is what Hero is out here to do. He's a very reliable three-point scorer.
Here's Magician. Nice move. And the layup is up and in. Magician's got 6.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
All right, Heat fans, get out and show some love for your Heat squad.
Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You take a look at the Heat. Boy, it's been a rough season for them. They're at the bottom of their conference.
Well, I think for Miami, there's no doubt they feel the pressure mounting. I mean, failing to match those expectations from the start of the year is apparent.
Yeah, I just don't know what has happened to them. You get the sense that their frustration is starting to reach a breaking point, too.
Pass to Adebayo. Robinson with it, covered by Williamson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Zion Williamson. That's his first foul. It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Heat making a switch here. Mitchell's checked in, and the Pelicans also making a change. Murray's checked in. Pelicans on D. 6-point lead. Here's lights out. 5 to shoot.
Come on, bro. Fucking hair.
Lights out's got his second basket.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Here's Taylor. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Pelicans.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
Now here's Adebayo. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Robinson can't hit. Here's Clutch. Pass to Taylor. Picked by Williamson. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Taylor.
Great timing and coordination. Lays it in coming off that pick.
Heat trail by 8. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Adebayo is screen on Murray. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. A multiple-time All-Star. What aspect of Adebayo's game, Stan, catches your eye nightly?
Well, Brian, I'd say it's not one thing. He's a very complete player. He can rebound, defend, pass, score. This guy does it all.
And by all accounts, a great teammate as well.
That's exactly right. Yeah, you look at the different ways Bam Adebayo can impact the game. He's a player everyone wants on their team.
And your first NBA coaching job was with the Miami Heat, Stan. That was as an assistant back in the 90s, just a few years ago.
Yeah, just a few, Brian. And the Heat have changed a lot, and the game has changed a lot over those years. Look, back then, the Heat were probably the most physical team in the NBA, and it was just knockdown, drag-out fights all the time.
Pass the lights out. Knocks down the long J. Lights out's got 7.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Clutch. 5 points in the game. Here's Taylor. Takes the 3.
Oh my God, I can't make music without drugs. I need drugs.
Well, he has owned this quarter. A major reason they're up right now.
I need drugs.
Pass to Adebayo. It's stolen by Olynyk. Fast break. Here we go. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by Robinson.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Fades back. And Miami again with the bucket.
Some defenses are designed to yield the mid-range shot. For him, that's a good look.
Here's Taylor. Robinson defending. Taylor's shot is off. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for the Miami Heat. 7-point differential over Olynyk. Carter can't get it to go. New Orleans has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Clutch passes to Williamson. Here's Clutch. There's 53 seconds left in the first quarter. And it's good. 2 points.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Lights out. The pass to Carter. Here's lights out. He's got 7. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by Olynyk. Here's Taylor. Pass to Williamson to the left side wing.
I just got done performing somewhere.
Williamson with a screen on Mitchell. Murray. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And so I literally cleaned out
Mitchell
my car,
finds Adebayo over Olynyk. Miami, no good that time either.
And they don't have the keys. So I don't know if a fucking leprechaun
Here's
came up in my
Clutch.
pocket and took the keys.
It could
or
go.
somebody
And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
And so it's New Orleans going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. Back to the game.
Bro, I need
after
some
this break.
beats, bro. The fuck?
You playing how I want them to do, man. You say, locking niggas up. Running in transition.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a comfortable margin for the Pelicans here, guys.
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
We've got Mitchell. Kyle Anderson is out there with Duncan Robinson. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Ware in at the 5. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Robinson. Still without a bucket. Count it.
And sometimes you forget how long Anderson is. Possessing a 7'2" wingspan, it makes him a problem inside.
And that one's good. Magician.
His efficiency has been a big factor in helping them capture this lead.
Oh, bro, like,
Has to Ware.
that shit is annoying, bro. No beats, not nothing.
Now here's Hero. Down low. And so he draws the foul, heading to the line to shoot a pair. We've got a moment here. Let's take a look at the shooting guards who have been most consistent from the line over the past month. Tyler Hero, 4th.
This is a group with the ability to drive, looking for contact, because they all know they'll convert at the free throw line.
Well, basketball is about efficiency, and with how well these guys shoot from the line, I'd be trying to get them there as much as possible.
And Grant, the Heat, last season, retiring Udonis Haslam's number 40.
Yeah, he played his entire 2-decade career in his hometown of Miami. And for all of his contributions on the court, he meant to this organization off the floor was just as important. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game. Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami.
Number 55, 1.
Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA. Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the free throw first.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant. Here's Hero. 8 points in his last time out. Has to Ware. Wiggins outside. Wiggins gets a step. And he gets that one. Wiggins has got his first basket.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Here's Magician. 13 points in the game. Kept alive. There's McCollum with the 3. McCollum on the wing. Here's Magician. Clock at 6. Here's Murray. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And, Coach, you look at DeJounte Murray, a 6'5", do-it-all guard.
Well, Brian, he's got the size and quickness to defend either backcourt position. Offensively, He's best with the ball in his hands,
So
but he has developed his spot-up game to help the team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Zion Williamson is a one-of-one. His teammate CJ McCollum told him, your ceiling is unlike anything the NBA has ever seen, but it's up to you to take full advantage of whatever it is. You can be as good as you want to be. This game will go where you take it. Brian?
You know, Allie, at his best, he is unstoppable. Anderson passes to Mitchell. From the low block. The rebound by Murray.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
To the middle. And that one's good. Williamson. And the Pelicans lead by 16.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over.
Coach definitely wants to talk about their interior defense, which has not been impressive.
Yeah, it's basically a layup block. You're not going to win many games if you can't offer more resistance than that.
Carter, he's checked in for Anderson. And a change for the Pelicans. Taylor, he's checked in for McCollum.
Let's hear it for you. Substitution on the court.
Carter against Williamson. Carter, the pass to Mitchell. Wiggins outside. Pass to Carter. And stolen by Williamson. Here's Murray. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Tyler Hero.
Yeah, and this team wants Murray to play aggressively and get to the line more.
And Grant, DeJounte Murray, a bit of a throwback player. He's comfortable attacking at all 3 levels.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, he does a lot of work in the mid-range for a guard. He's very comfortable with any shot on the floor. Not shy about putting up a ton of attempts if that's what's needed.
Now here's Wiggins. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Ware. Carter against Williamson. To halt the run. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
No debate there. He got hammered.
Miami shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And so Carter nails them both. And last year, Coach, the Pelicans winning 49 games, their 2nd most ever.
Yeah, Brian, but despite that, they got swept by OKC in the first round, and that just tells you how difficult the West is. New Orleans was the 8th seed. In the East, they get the 3 seed.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
Hero for 3. Bearing his 2nd of 3 attempts.
And Hero excels at that pull-up. It's a shot he has worked tirelessly on.
Hero against Murray. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a 3-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
There's the steal. Into the lane. Taylor's shot is off. Heat trail by 18. The 3 from Mitchell. The Pelicans pull it in. Magician's got rebound number 7 tonight. Murray with it. Hero picks him up. And it's Murray finishing it off.
How about Murray? More than a little glide in his game.
Miami's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the 2nd quarter. Hero finds Mitchell. Outside Carter. An easy 2 on the layup. Carter's got 4 points in the quarter.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Pelicans making a change here. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bam Adebayo.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
The Pelicans lead by 18. Pass to Magician. Williamson with it. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Out to the right wing. 5 on the clock. Here's Taylor. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Taylor's got 15 points.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Here's Clutch. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Showing great vision that time. Zion delivers the ball exactly where it needs to be.
Outside Carter. Pass to Lights Out. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
Williamson looking around. Top of the key. And it's New Orleans with another.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Wiggins. Here's Lights Out. We saw him with 29 points in his last game. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Here's Taylor. Robinson defending. Taylor's shot is off. Heat trail by 20. On the attack, Carter. Count it. His 4th bucket in 8 shots.
He's turned it on here in the second quarter, getting his offensive game on track.
Williamson against Carter. Pass to Magician. And Andrew Wiggins gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Robinson. Olenek's checked in for the Pelicans. And here are the Pelicans now. 22 was their biggest lead. And the basket by Taylor.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Hero, no good. New Orleans leading by 21. Going inside. Clutch passes to Taylor. Over Hero. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Lights Out. After the Pelicans picking up a basket a moment ago. 6 to shoot. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Lights Out's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Magician. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Heat trail by 21. Intercepted. Pass to Taylor. There's a screen. Goes up on the wing. Miami grabs the miss.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Getting themselves to the line this quarter is a good way to get their offense rolling.
It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a team.
So Hero nails both of them. And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the half. Here's Taylor. He's guarded by Hero. Here's Clutch. And again, New Orleans no good.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
He's off on the layup. He gets it up. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans out in front by 19 going into the break. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Hello, everybody. We're here to break it all down, and through the first half of play, it's a very commanding lead for the New Orleans Pelicans.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm going to let you take it.
Yeah. 1-2. 1-2, 1-2, in the place to be, most definitely. They seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
And how about we move it on over for a preview of who we might be seeing in the dunk contest this year.
Definitely some explosive guys on this list, but there's plenty of time out there for someone to grab this spot. Maybe even elevator Ernie.
Yeah, that 50-inch vertical don't lie.
Neither did those shorts.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Welcome back, everybody. Happy New Year's to all of you as we continue our broadcast. So the Pelicans 5 right now. We've got Trey Murphy, also Kelly Olynyk out there. And it's Magician in at the 5. Basket's good.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own right.
First personal foul.
New Orleans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for New Orleans. Number 55, 2.
That free throw, no good. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards. Well, just such a big guy. Olynyk able to convert inside.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Olynyk, 1.
That free throw good from Olynyk.
Now a veteran in this league, Olynyk has carved out a nice role for himself thanks to his hustle and versatile skill set.
Here's lights out. 13 points in the game. Good on the bucket. Lights out's got 15. And here's New Orleans now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. Good on the shot. And the Pelicans lead by 21.
More points coming from inside. in that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. Now looking at the 2K leaderboard, specifically which teams have created a lot of turnovers and cashed in on the other end during the last 10 games. In third, the Pelicans.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Now here's Carter. 10 points for him. Poke loose. Olynyk with the ball. Guarded by Adebayo. Out to the wing. Here's Taylor with the drive. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Well, with each year in the league, we're seeing Murphy become a better distributor.
Miami's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Hero outside. Carter on the wing, guarded by Olynyk. Carter, good.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
Here's Taylor. He's got 22. And the layup is good off the glass. Taylor's gotten 4 this quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And the Heat unveiling the statue of Dwayne Wade, Stan, the face of the franchise forever.
Yeah, Brian, you think of what he meant to this organization, propelling it to its very first championship and then attracting other stars to Miami. He is truly the foundation.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Lights out, no good.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Here's Magician, and he goes in for the dunk.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Hero. Give him 8. And again, no good by Miami.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Stolen by Carter. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And this is what the schedule looks like for Miami. On Thursday, they'll defend home court against the Indiana Pacers. And then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And you know, for that matchup with the Warriors, they'll need to be pretty much perfect for that one. Anything less than that means they're in for a tough evening.
Now here's Wiggins. 5 points in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Taylor passes to Clutch. Shot clock at 6. Another shot. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Second personal foul.
That one belongs to Wiggins.
Man, good whistle there.
And he makes a first.
Shooting for New Orleans. 2.
So he gets them both. Well, Coach, the Heat have had some deep playoff runs recently, making the finals twice in 5 years.
Yeah, Brian, and what's really interesting is that they've only been higher than a 5 seed once in that span. They just hit a different gear in the playoffs. Well, he's such a willing and effective passer. That's a good find by Adebayo there.
Here's Clutch. He's got 16. Pass to Magician. It's tipped. The Pelicans have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Tries it from the top of the key, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Hero, tightly guarded. Pass to Lights Out. to the paint. Here's Carter, and it's slammed in by Carter.
Strong performance from him, but he may need to do even more if they're going to win this game.
Here's Clutch. So versatile on offense, averaging around 23.5 points per contest. Here's Taylor. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Taylor's got 27 points.
Well, that's now his third triple of the game, first here in this second half.
Wiggins looking around. Pass to Lights Out. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's hauled in by New Orleans. Magician's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
That one goes in.
A fantastic distributor at his position. Olynyk is all about doing what's best for the team.
Hero outside. Here's Lights Out. 18 points for him. Let's go with a 3. Doesn't go that time. New Orleans has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. And that one's good. 20 points for him.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting them.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The NBA is focused on the next generation. Commissioner Adam Silver said a lot of top draft picks are incredibly skilled, but that doesn't necessarily translate to being team basketball players. There's an opportunity for us to be more active participants in developing younger players and getting kids active. BA?
One step ahead, Allie. Thanks. Here's Taylor. He has 29 now. And Hero grabs the board. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
Well, they've been owning the painted area offensively. I love the intensity they're playing with down here.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. We credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. And that one's good. Murray's got his third basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Carter. To in the cold spell. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Murray passes to McCollum. Back to Murray. From deep. The rebound by Carter. Carter's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Adebayo sets a screen. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Oh, Williamson throws it down.
Well, we'll never get tired of those dunks from Zion.
Miami's gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. Here's Lights Out. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Will stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd-round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
He's perfect from the line this time. And Grant, you look at the players the Pelicans have gone after recently. They have a clear plan.
Well, they do, B.A. They want to surround Zion with shooters, which, of course, makes sense. It's sort of the same kind of blueprint the Bucks laid out with Giannis. If you can shoot, the Pelicans have a spot for you.
Here's Taylor. That's 29 for him. That's tipped. Drops Anderson, the layup for 2. Taylor's got 31 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Throws it up high. Hammers the lob through.
How sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Murray looking around for 3. And the basket by Taylor. Taylor's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
They set the pick. Pass to Lights Out. 6 to shoot, and he drives in. Uses the glass on the layup. Lights Out's got 9 points in the quarter. 40 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Just a straight flush by Murray. No fret.
The Heat have gone 50% from the field in the third quarter. 8 of 16. Anderson with a screen on McCollum. Here's Lights Out. McCollum defends. Lights Out, no good. New Orleans has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Launches it. McCollum's shot is off. Pass to Anderson. A deep 3. Lights Out. That's good. Lights Out's got 25 points in the game.
Yeah, that's a nice dish. A lot of times the best way to put the ball in the right spot is with that bounce pass.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans building a mountain of a lead, up 31 points as this quarter concludes. Really mucking it up on defense. Active hands, multiple efforts, forcing turnovers. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Let's get that ball moving. Right? Ball moving. No holds. No holds. Right?
Moving the ball is so important to Coach Spo.
It helps make the offense run smoothly. When you move the ball, more scoring opportunities open up.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Mitchell out there with Duncan Robinson. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Clock at 2. The 3 from Mitchell. It's hauled in by New Orleans.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Messi. And you see player training methods, Grant, a lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, B.A., what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
And here's New Orleans now. Miami making their last shot. Murray with it. Guarded now by Mitchell. Mitchell against Murray. Outside Moody. Here's McCollum. And rejected. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. The Heat making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
Anderson.
And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D.
Heat ball.
And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
Outside Carter. Williams grabs the board. New Orleans has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. They get it back. Misi's shot is good.
Yeah, that's a nice hustle play, but boy, it drives a coach crazy to concede second chance points.
Wiggins outside. To the inside. And stolen by Williamson. Now the Pelicans in transition. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. Well, Coach, Zion is always must-see TV when he plays. It's his availability that is questioned.
Yeah, it is, Brian, but he's been healthier. And when he plays, there's nobody like him in the NBA with that size, skill, and force.
Now here's Wiggins. Clock at 6. The floater. Outside for Mitchell. Fires for 3. And again, no good by Miami. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Williamson with a screen on Mitchell. Here's McCollum. Miami grabs the miss.
Every player goes through this. When your shots aren't going down, it can ding your confidence.
Pass to Ware. And here's Wiggins. Now Carter. And Mitchell launches it from deep. Misi grabs the board. Misi's got 4 rebounds now. And it's Moody penetrating. Williamson with it. Stolen by Wiggins. Pass to Carter. And we haven't seen a new franchise join the NBA stand since the Charlotte Bobcats in 2003. 20 years later, though, things seem to be percolating a bit.
Well, you've seen it, Brian. There's some deep pockets out there and some great markets, all vying to get into the action. And we know that the NBA is all about growth.
Out to McCollum. Back to Murray. Shot clock at 5. And it's all from three-point range. Miami's gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, this has been a frustrating night for him, still without any points.
Moody passes to Murray. McCollum with it. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound Miami. Carter's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Pass to Mitchell. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line to try to make it a 3-point play. Coach, what's the challenge of NBA travel like?
Well, look, all of us in the NBA just have to come clean on this. We travel on first-class charters. We're taken care of as well as you can possibly be taken care of. It's just that there's a lot of travel in an NBA season, and if you're on the coast, you probably feel it a little bit more even than the teams in the middle of the country.
New Orleans has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. McCollum, pass to Murray. Stan, there are lots of loud arenas in the NBA. What was the toughest place for you to win?
Well, Brian, it was against whoever had the best players on the other side.
Carter, he's checked in for Miami. Anderson comes in for Mitchell.
Carter.
For 3, McCollum. Rebound Miami. Carter's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
All right, I'm just going to say it. He's 0 for the game. Might be time to stop shooting the ball.
Here's lights out. McCollum defends. Lights out. Cans it from the wing. Lights out's got 14 points here in the second half.
Well, we've all had those as coaches. That's a no, 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 yes type of shot.
Pass to Misi. Stolen by Hero. And here's Adebayo. McCollum pulls it in. Here's Murray. Softly drops in the floater.
Well, guys with Murray's touch can kill you soft. They don't have to bang it in.
Hero against Murray. Hero, no good. And so McCollum will bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. And they double up Williamson. Here's Moody. Anderson pulls it down. Miami has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Hero, the pass to lights out. Graham, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more motivation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And he drops it first.
Well, he might have been a little passive in the first half, but that's changed. I like this more aggressive approach.
Wiggins, he's checked in for Miami. Here's McCollum. Outside Murray. This one for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from McCollum. Murray's got 19 points.
Well, you know, one thing that makes Murray a great player, he can score with or without the ball.
Outside Carter. Hero for three. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Adebayo, a screen on Murray. Carter on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Hero for three.
Since hitting 2 triples in the first half, he's been non-existent from out there.
For three, McCollum. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 5th rebound in this one.
And his shot just hasn't been there in this one. Luckily, his team has been able to make up the difference.
Carter inside. Good. He's been great in this one. 9 for 15 after that shot. New Orleans dictating the flow. Outside Murray. Moody from outside. Rebound by the Heat. It's Wiggins on the wing. Covered by Williamson. Wiggins no good. And for the Pelicans, their shooting has been excellent so far, around 56%. McCollum on the wing. Grant, some rookies come into the league with a ton of hype. You've lived through that. How does it affect a young player?
Well, B.A., it can be overwhelming, and certainly it's a lot to endure. You're the focus of so much attention, and there are so many expectations. But with all the media these days, it's even more magnified and intense.
He takes it in. Pass to Messi. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans. Messi.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Miami has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Pelicans.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Shake and Bake.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Wiggins has space, and good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
This demonstrates assertiveness. You know Wiggins is feeling it when he's rising and firing like this.
Pass to Moody from outside the arc. That one is off. Up top, Carter. And we've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
Pelican substitution. Number 17.
26 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Back to Hero. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Wiggins. Launches a 3. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Now here's Moody. Now McCollum. And So New Orleans takes this one by a large margin. Boy, this crowd has to be shocked by the way their team was dismantled.
Shocked and surprised. It doesn't matter what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to just waltz in and cruise to the type of victory like we saw tonight.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Zion, this is a team with some outstanding young players with complementary skills. How do you see yourself fitting in?
I think I fit in very well. I think I'm a very versatile player. So you can throw me out there with any group, and I'm going to put up, do something to contribute. And I think we're a very unselfish team, so that plays a big part to it.
And any group would be happy to have you. Thanks, Zion.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, I'm Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As we leave, we present our player of the game.
Antes trabajaba hasta limpieza y ornato. Quieren copiar el flow, pero les cambia el formato. Correa desde arriba, ve como yo lo mato. El respeto de los veteranos desde novatos. Procura que en mi zona tú no seas no grato. Porque hasta de día están sonando los